Tell me how I'm supposed to breathe with no air. If I should die before I wake, it's 'cause you took my breath away. Losing you is like living in a world with no air. Oh,
I'm here alone, didn't wanna leave. My heart will move, it's incomplete. 'Cause there was a way that I can make you understand.
but how do you expect me to live alone with just me? 'Cause my world revolves around you. It's so hard for me to breathe. Tell me how I'm supposed to breathe with no air. Can't live, can't breathe with no air. It's how I feel whenever you ain't there. It's no air, no air. Got me out here in the water so deep. Tell me how you gon' be without me. If you ain't here, I just can't breathe. It's no air, no air. No air, oh, no air,
No,
no air, oh, no air.
I walked, I ran, I jumped, I flew right off the ground to flow to you. There's no gravity to hold me down for real.
But somehow I'm still alive inside. You took my breath, but I survived. I don't know how, but I don't even care. So how do you expect me to live alone with just me? 'Cause my world revolves around you. It's so hard for me to breathe.
Tell me how I'm supposed to do it now.
Got me out here in the water so deep.
Tell me how you gonna be without me.
If you ain't here, I just can't breathe. There's no air, no air. Oh,
Oh, oh,
no air, no
air.
Hey everybody, it's Wolfman Jack. And hey, sit down there in that chair right there. Turn the radio up. I don't care if you're in your car or where you are. Be careful. Don't get no speeding tickets. Because you know what time it is? It's time for Whoop on Wheels with Fast Eddie and Big G. Right here on Whoop FM 99.9 and WhoopFM.com out there in the World Wide Web. Everybody's watching. Be careful, y'all. Come on, strap your babies in the car and hang on. Because it's Fast Eddie and Big G right here with all your racing news. Right here on Whoop FM.
All right, there. Fast Eddie, it's Big G, Fast Eddie, and the Bullet. We're here in the house on 99.9 FM. And if you want to listen to us on the web, we're at WOOP FM, WOOPFM.com. And you can listen to us online. So, okay, guys, what we got on tap here today? Fast Eddie, you got enough? Before we get started, Fast Eddie got a little bit of voice problem, so he's not going to be talking a whole lot, but we're going to let him talk a little bit.
Okay, we got Morgan Shepherd at 7. We got Jerry Bonwaski, I think that's how you pronounce his name, 7:30. Chase Briscoe at 8 o'clock. He drives in the ARCA series for Cunningham Motorsports. And Chris Lafferty, and I think he hosts a NASCAR show too. I think it's in West Virginia. I'm not for sure. He's at 8:30. So, Big G, that lines us up for tonight's show.
Sound like we've got a good lineup tonight on this night of Whoop on Wheels, and we're all set and ready to go.
And Jerry said he'd call us at 7:30 sharp.
Yep.
He has his alarm set.
Got his alarm set. He just now answered or told you that?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, how's things going with you over there, Bullet?
Everything's going fine, except just had a little bit of snow today, and it's cold outside, but everything's doing okay.
You know, I looked at the about a week and a half forecast, and I don't think it's going to get out of the 30s for another week and a half.
I know it. I think it's going to be 19 tonight.
What'd you think of that snow earlier today?
It was
It was like a whiteout.
Yeah.
It's hard to see.
I'm just glad it didn't lay.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
3.
I tell you, if it delayed, we would have had a pretty good one.
Yeah, we would.
That's for sure.
I'm ready for springtime, but I can't have what I want.
Well, you know what? We ain't got about just a few more weeks, and I think we should have some, good spring weather. I'm ready for that 70, 75-degree weather.
Me too, and I'm not going to complain. I don't care how hot it gets here.
Why in the Lord? No.
No. It just gets humid, all it gets. It don't get, let's say, hot. It's all humidity.
Yeah.
That's for sure.
So.
But, yeah, I've been under the weather a little bit here.
You know, guys, it ain't but a little over a week and a half to Daytona 500.
Yeah, we got Arcus coming up Saturday.
Yeah,
I think it is.
That's just a week away.
That's this weekend.
Well, yeah, that's just about 4 or 5 days from now.
Yeah, that's what's day,
I
Tuesday.
ain't got my phone.
Yeah, the day's tonight, so we got the 13th.
Yeah.
Night, so it's here 10th, 11th, 12th. That'd be Friday night, won't it? That right?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I got my phone, but you know what? I don't know how to read it. No, that's Saturday. I'm sorry. That's Saturday.
I do know the Sprint Unlimited is the first race. You know. The Unlimited.
Is it
It's on what now? What day is it? 21st. What'd you say? 21st?
Daytona 500?
I don't know. I'll pull it up and find out.
If it's a
It's on a Thursday. It'd be the 18th. Then, it'd be the 18th. Don't they run that on Thursdays?
Yeah, the 18th on Thursday.
I think that's when.
No, it'd be on third. Then the Daytona 500 be on the 21st.
Yeah, it's Sunday.
Yeah. Now, people, we ain't looked none of this up. We're just kind of going on what it's always been.
Going under your hat, ain't
The ARCA series comes on either 13th or 14th, doesn't it?
What's that?
The ARCA series is the 13th or 14th. isn't it?
13th, I think.
That'd be
they
on
was
Saturday.
telling us it'd be on Saturday. Yeah.
I'm
Sure
I'm
will.
trying to look at the 2016 schedule.
Fast Eddie's gonna pull it up here, and we're gonna find out what we got.
What a computer!
We got some good equipment down here,
Oh,
Fast
I
Eddie.
need my iPad.
I
This
should have
is
brought
really-
mine.
This is ridiculous. The Sprint Unlimited, the Sprint Unlimited is going to be February the 13th.
That's Saturday.
Yes, at 8 o'clock on
Eight.
Fox.
8
Fox.
o'clock in the evening.
Fox, yes,
Okay.
that'll be this Saturday.
4 days from now.
And then on Thursday, the 18th, will be the Can-M duel at Daytona 1. That'll be the first set of duels. 18th at 7 o'clock. And then the 18th for the second duel will be 8:30.
Okay.
That's the Daytona duels. Then on the 21st will be the Daytona 500. Sunday. Fox carrying it.
It sounds like to me the 18th, then we're going to have pretty much NASCAR about all night, starting at 6 o'clock.
They run 2 sets of duels.
Yeah.
What is them duels? 45 laps? Something like that?
Yeah, 45 or 50. I can't remember 50 laps or 45.
I think they're 50.
But the Folds of Honor Quick Trip 500 is going to be February 28th at 1 o'clock in Atlanta Motor Speedway.
Dang, Fast Eddie, I'm turning gray-headed. I
was
realized that.
I had it all cut off today.
I might just shave mine off.
I just got a strange feeling we're going to have a good racing season this year.
I hope we do, Bullet. I think we're going to have a good racing season. We got,
We got drivers that's moved around
I'm gonna
different.
miss old Jeff Gordon though.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Chase Elliott will be in his number 24 car. And Chase's crew chief will be Alan Gutherson. Same one that he had. But,
be the same crew chief, right?
yeah, it's Gordon had.
Yeah, I don't know. I ain't got nothing against Gufferson, but I think Chase done real good with his first ARCA when he won the ARCA, or not ARCA, but the Xfinity Series when he won his championship in the Xfinity Series
Yeah,
with
but
that oven.
you know where he's at. He's
with
juniors.
Junior.
Greg Ives.
Yeah, great guy.
That
I
ain't-
like
that
him
ain't
awful
gonna
well.
change.
No, I think they're two people matched right there. So
That's for sure. Let's take a break and play them sponsors.
let's go. We'll do it. We'll be right back.
and Greek specialties, as well as the best pizza in town. Gondolier locations are at Ocoee, 1603 Highway 64, Benton, Tennessee. That phone number, 338-7299. Stop in and see the fine folks at the Ocoee Gondolier. And if you're in the Cleveland area, they're located at 3300 Keith Street, 472-4998. All items at Gondolier can be fixed for you to take home. Proud sponsors of WOOP On Wheels and the Gondolier. For all your pet grooming needs, see the staff at Happy Tails Grooming Salon. Happy Tails, located at 2251 North Ocoee Street. Business hours are Tuesday through Friday, 8 to 5:30, Saturday, 9 to 5:30. For your appointment, call 339-5777. A full-service professional groomer. Happy Tails Grooming Salon. Come shaggy, leave happy. Are you looking for a new salon or stylist? Well, let me give you a little heads up. Heads Up Hair Design, that is. Heads Up Hair Design, located at 60 Mouse Creek Road. Call Carmen Wilson at 476-5722 for your appointment. And as always, walk-ins are welcome. Stop in and see the good folks at Heads Up Hair Design. Welcome to L&B Appliance Sales, 160 Durkee Road Northeast in Cleveland, Tennessee. 339-3231 is that phone number. Owned and operated by Jason Taylor. Why choose L&B Appliance Sales? Great prices on top brands. The best selection of appliances and home furnishings. Friendly, helpful, and knowledgeable salespeople. Professional installation and service. L&B Appliance Sales carries a large selection of appliances and home furnishings, including refrigerators, cooktops, ovens, ranges, washers, and dryers. If you are looking for appliances or home furnishings in the area, be sure to shop at L&B Appliance Sales. And before you go to their showroom, be sure to check out L&B Appliance Sales special offers, discounts, rebates, and financing special on top brand merchandise like Amana, Electrolux, Frigidaire, Whirlpool, and Maytag. L&B Appliance Sales is part of the Brands Direct network of independent dealers. Brands Direct dealers offer their customers the best names in brand appliances, furniture, and electronics through the nation's single largest network of independent stores. Brands Direct have a store close to you with knowledgeable local salespeople. L&B Appliance Sales is the right choice for the discriminating shopper. Whoop on Wheels is proud to be sponsored by Monterey Mexican Restaurant. Monterey Mexican Restaurant is located at 3055 Keith Street. Their phone number is 339-5700. When you want a fast lunch without getting fast food, stop in and see us at Monterey. We have a huge lunch menu, over 22 items. Stop in. You may catch Big G and Fast Eddie getting a quick bite to eat. If you want some good Mexican food, stop in and see us at Monterey Mexican Restaurant. When you're in the mood for frozen yogurt, come to Cleveland's Original, Perkins, 3506 Keith Street Northwest, located in the same plaza as Gondolier. Perkins Yogurt. Come see Roger Turpin at Perkins, 476-1668. Perkins Yogurt. Often imitated, never duplicated.
Hey kids, with Pizza Hut's $5 flavor menu, we get any 2 or more of our favorites for just $5 each.
So like medium one-topping pizzas for $5?
Yes.
What about 2 pizzas and Wing Street Wings?
Yes.
2 pizzas, wings, breadsticks, and a cookie?
Yes.
Okay, no pizzas, 12 Hershey's cookies, still $5 each?
Yes.
Can I join the circus?
Yes. What? No, just eat your pizza.
Feels good to say yes to your Pizza Hut favorites for just $5 each. The $5 flavor menu, only at Pizza Hut.
Limited time offer. Additional charge for extra cheese toppings and pan crust. Hershey's trademark used under license.
When Fast Eddie and Big G want to take in a little dirt track racing, it's a good bet they're going to stop in at Quick Burger on South Lee Highway. Quick Burger, Monday through Saturday, 10:30 to 6. Call-in orders are always welcome. That phone number is 472-0463. Stop in and see Ramel Dafford and her crew, Brenda, Rob, Ryan, Ashley, Dawn, and Betty, for the best burger in town. An extensive menu, plate specials, chicken sandwiches, and the best hot dog as well. Check in with Quick Burger on South Lee Highway. When Big G and Fast Eddie need to make a pit stop for lunch, they head to Quiznos. Stop in and see Roger Patel and his crew at Quiznos Sub, 2151 Keith Street. Phone number 473-7976. For all your box lunches and catering needs, stop in and see the folks at Quiznos Sub. Quiznos. Toasty. When the Whoop on Wheels crew gets back from a long weekend spent in the infield in Talladega, their first stop in town is Surf's Up Car Wash. Surf's Up, 2575 Guthrie Street Northwest, located next to Cleveland Utilities, 790-5793. Surf's Up Car Wash, voted Cleveland's best 3 years in a row. Stop by and see Mike Royval and his gang at Surf's Up.
The new Hardee's Tex-Mex Bacon Thick Burger. It's not for everyone. If you flinch when sizzling fire-roasted fajita veggies pass your table, it's not for you. It's not for you if the heat of pepper jack cheese once gave your mouth a boo-boo. But if fire-roasted peppers and onions and bacon on Black Angus beef makes you want to take a massive bite while straddling the Texas-Mexico border, it's for you. Introducing the Tex-Mex Bacon Thick Burger at Hardee's for a limited time at participating restaurants.
You don't have it bad.
All right, we're back here on the Whoop. Got a few commercials out of the way and
Oh, yeah.
kind of get ready for Morgan Shepherd here in a few.
Yeah, old Morgan's a good one.
Yeah. I'm glad to see him get sponsorship this year. He's going to Dega and or not Dega, but Daytona.
Yeah.
And you'll get to run Daytona in the Xfinity Series, and
I'm glad to see him have Tony Furr as his crew chief.
yeah, me too. And also, we got racing going to start in a couple months after that, and we'll have baseball season. So we'll have something to watch about every night.
Oh, yeah.
Just speaking of baseball, have you seen who the Braves might have this year, Edo?
No.
Okay.
Who
I
they
didn't
got?
know if we got anybody different this year or not.
Yeah, we got a whole new team out here. All but Freddie Freeman and somebody else, I think. I think he got two off the...
Now, he came back, right?
Yeah, I think he got A.J. Brzezinski and Freddie Freeman back, and that's it. What I
Okay.
hear. They're rebuilding for the new stadium.
Good deal. That's what we need.
I heard the farm club is tough.
Now, they about got the football stadium built, don't they? They'll be in it this coming year,
Probably.
I've heard.
Yeah. Guys, and I used to watch baseball. I bet you never guess who my favorite team was. The Cincinnati Reds.
Me too.
Pete Rose and
Boy, 72, back 72.
Johnny Bench.
I liked him back in, too. Dave Bristol was the manager. You remember Dave Bristol?
I don't remember Dave Bristol, but Johnny Bench was.
Johnny Bench. You
Catcher.
had
Dave Bristol lived just down the
Griffin.
road from me up in North Carolina.
They had a good team.
What
was that?
Yeah, you had we had Griffin, Johnny Bench, Pete Rose.
I don't know who the pitcher was then. I can't remember.
Oh man, I
I'm getting
know.
that old, I'm
pitchers.
getting that old thinker's disease.
But that's when they had the
you
big
getting
red
that?
machine.
You're getting that old timer's disease.
The big red machine. That's what I
There's-
like.
Fro Daddy's come into the studio.
Fro Daddy? What is it there, Fro? Oh.
I didn't recognize that. Did
Hey, Fro, that sucker froze up a while ago.
And we lost this up here.
Who cares?
Oh.
It is.
All right, you show me
I
how to
hope
fix
so.
that there, and I'll fix that there, and we'll let
See if
Bullet.
you can watch old Fro now.
gonna watch old Fro
We've got
here.
it on record, though, Big G.
Yeah, we got it on record.
Brantley, he always puts it over the next day.
Uh,
YouTube's these things.
I don't think it'll hurt our recordings.
How hard would it be to get Bullet's name back on here? It was on there to start with.
I think people knows who I am anyway.
Yeah, I played you. Big Fast Eddie played you a song. Bullet hit the bone.
I'm gonna tell Pro Day play tomorrow on his show.
Bullet hit the bone.
Bullet hit the bone.
Yeah,
Bullet hit
Yeah.
your bone.
Bullet hit the bone. That's a good song.
Bullet hit the bone.
Bro, you playing music tonight?
No, we ain't off there. We
No.
got you right on there. We are? Yeah, you're
Yeah,
on there.
say something, bro. Well, yeah, the first 30 minutes is.
Well, we don't have nobody talking
The
over everybody
matador.
there. Let me see what you're doing. Go ahead and talk there, guys.
I can't hardly talk.
On.
My voice is hurting.
But guys,
Alt 1958's on here. Hello to Alt.
what is that?
Alt 1958. I know who that is.
I don't think I know.
I
Who.
forget his name again. No. Arnold, by George.
Arnold Tarpley?
Yeah, old Arnold's a good one.
Yeah, I was listening on Good Sports.
I like old Arnold. He's a good fella.
Yeah, he is.
What's wrong with that stupid computer here?
He knows his sports.
You got that right.
Fast Eddie, I'm just glad to see old Peyton Manning win that, though. It really made me feel good. Denver won that game.
Oh, yeah. I was pumped for that. Hey, now, what's Matador's face up there? When was that put on there? That's Fast Eddie's. No. No,
Oh.
Fro knows the one. He made one time. It was the ugliest old car, wasn't it, Fro? That brown car? No. But the one we had up there. No, I don't like
there
it.
is an ugly car.
That's the one, but I don't like it. That's terrible.
Well,
Come on, bro. Get that off. There you go. That's the one.
It's an old Prolo is what he's doing.
There's Morgan Shepherd right there.
It's got Fast Eddie and Morgan, but he don't have Big G on there.
That must have been about 7 years ago.
That's 10 years ago.
That's when.
How long have you been here, Fro? I'm after him when they open.
What are you messing up something over there, Fred?
Whoop it up, it said. Whoop it up live.
Excuse me. Wait a minute. Arnold's saying there's an interesting news today. What is it?
I got something to talk to Morgan about now. I'm going to say, Morgan, I read yours. It says, whoop it up live, Morgan.
Charter ownership.
They have all that stuff right there.
That's at the usually house right there.
Yeah, I know what Arnold.
You need to go over and watch.
Tell you what, let's play.
Hey, Big G,
one
you
more
heard
time.
anything about the charter ownerships for NASCAR?
No, I hadn't heard anything.
You better start reading your news.
I guess I better. But we're gonna go ahead and play these commercials again, get them out of the way one more time, and we'll be back. We're froze over here playing. I'm gonna watch him play. Be back in a minute.
Sponsored by the Gondolier, for all your Italian and Greek specialties, as well as the best pizza in town. Gondolier locations are at Ocoee, 1603 Highway 64, Benton, Tennessee. That phone number, 338-7299. Stop in and see the fine folks at the Ocoee Gondolier. And if you're in the Cleveland area, they're located at 3300 Keith Street, 472-4998. All items at Gondolier can be fixed for you to take home. Proud sponsors of Whoop On Wheels and the Gondolier. For all your pet grooming needs, see the staff at Happy Tails Grooming Salon. Happy Tails, located at 2251 North Ocoee Street. Business hours are Tuesday through Friday, 8 to 5:30, Saturday, 9 to 5:30. For your appointment, call 339-5777. A full-service professional groomer. Happy Tails Grooming Salon. Come shaggy, leave happy. Are you looking for a new salon or stylist? Well, let me give you a little heads up. Heads Up Hair Design, that is. Heads Up Hair Design, located at 60 Mouse Creek Road. Call Carmen Wilson at 476-5722 for your appointment. And as always, walk-ins are welcome. Stop in and see the good folks at Heads Up Hair Design. Welcome to L&B Appliance Sales, 160 Durkee Road Northeast in Cleveland, Tennessee. 339-3231 is that phone number. Owned and operated by Jason Taylor. Why choose L&B Appliance Sales? Great prices on top brands. The best selection of appliances and home furnishings. Friendly, helpful, and knowledgeable salespeople. Professional installation and service. L&B Appliance Sales carries a large selection of appliances and home furnishings, including refrigerators, cooktops, ovens, ranges, washers, and dryers. If you are looking for appliances or home furnishings in the area, be sure to shop at L&B Appliance Sales. And before you go to their showroom, be sure to check out L&B Appliance Sales special offers, discounts, rebates, and financing special on top brand merchandise like Amana, Electrolux, Frigidaire, Whirlpool, and Maytag. L&B Appliance Sales is part of the Brands Direct network of independent dealers. Brands Direct dealers offer their customers the best names in brand appliances, furniture, and electronics through the nation's single largest network of independent stores. Brands Direct have a store close to you with knowledgeable local salespeople. L&B Appliance Sales is the right choice for the discriminating shopper. Whoop on Wheels is proud to be sponsored by Monterey Mexican Restaurant. Monterey Mexican Restaurant is located at 3055 Keith Street. Their phone number is 339-5700. When you want a fast lunch without getting fast food, stop in and see us at Monterey. We have a huge lunch menu, over 22 items. Stop in. You may catch Big G and Fast Eddie getting a quick bite to eat. If you want some good Mexican food, stop in and see us at Monterey Mexican Restaurant. When you're in the mood for frozen yogurt, come to Cleveland's Original, Perkins, 3506 Keith Street Northwest, located in the same plaza as Gondolier. Perkins Yogurt. Come see Roger Turpin at Perkins, 476-1668. Perkins Yogurt. Often imitated, never duplicated.
Hey kids, with Pizza Hut's $5 flavor menu, we get any 2 or more of our favorites for just $5 each.
So like medium one-topping pizzas for $5?
Yes.
What about 2 pizzas and Wing Street Wings?
Yes.
2 pizzas, wings, breadsticks, and a cookie.
Yes.
Okay, no pizzas, 12 Hershey's cookies, still $5 each?
Yes.
Can I join the circus?
Yes. What? No. Just eat your pizza.
Feels good to say yes to your Pizza Hut favorites for just $5 each. The $5 flavor menu, only at Pizza Hut.
Limited time offer. Additional charge for extra cheese, toppings, and pan crust. Hershey's trademark used under license.
When Fast Eddie and Big G want to take in a little dirt track racing, it's a good bet they're going to stop in at Quick Burger on South Lee Highway. Quick Burger, Monday through Saturday, 10:30 to 6. Call-in orders are always welcome. That phone number is 472-0463. Stop in and see Ramel Dafford and her crew, Brenda, Rob, Ryan, Ashley, Dawn, and Betty, for the best burger in town. An extensive menu, plate specials, chicken sandwiches, and the best hot dog as well. Check in with Quick Burger on South Lee Highway. When Big G and Fast Eddie need to make a pit stop for lunch, they head to Quiznos. Stop in and see Roger Patel and his crew at Quiznos Sub, 2151 Keith Street. Phone number 473-7976. For all your box lunches and catering needs, stop in and see the folks at Quiznos Sub. Quiznos. Toasty. When the Whoop on Wheels crew gets back from a long weekend spent in the infield in Talladega, their first stop in town is Surf's Up Car Wash. Surf's Up, 2575 Guthrie Street Northwest, located next to Cleveland Utilities. 790-5793. Surf's Up Car Wash, voted Cleveland's best 3 years in a row. Stop by and see Mike Royval and his gang at Surf's Up.
The new Hardee's Tex-Mex Bacon Thick Burger. It's not for everyone. If you flinch when sizzling fire-roasted fajita veggies pass your table, it's not for you. It's not for you if the heat of pepper jack cheese once gave your mouth a boo-boo. But if fire-roasted peppers and onions and bacon on Black Angus beef makes you want to take a massive bite while straddling the Texas-Mexico border, it's for you. Introducing the Tex-Mex Bacon Thick Burger at Hardee's for a limited time at participating restaurants.
I'm gonna have to get me a phone.
All right, we're back here on WOOP FM 99.9. So it's about time for.
We have our technician in here, don't we?
Yeah, we got our technician in here, and his name is Fro Daddy. The Fro Daddy. Fro, you got anything you want to announce tonight? Okay, I didn't know. I didn't know if you want me to announce anything for you tonight or not. Yeah.
You better read that out.
All right, we've got a convertible. Says party February the 12th, 9:30. I hope that's PM, bro. Hope you don't start at 9:30 a.m. All right then.
Friday night.
Anyway, Fro will be down there. He's at 1400 Cowart Street.
Coward.
Coward.
Who's a coward? I don't know, but we got to get a whole Bullet. Not Bullet.
Yeah.
Morgan.
You want to call him? You want me to call him? I'll
I'd
call
rather
him.
you call him.
I'll call him.
I'm gonna keep the
Anyway,
tradition going.
Music Live, DJ, the hottest women in the world. I mean,
Hottest women in the world.
playing in the world. Anyway, go down there and see Fro and the convertibles down in Chattanooga. So they'll be at the. What's that right there supposed to be?
He's
Fro, you
butchering
got
that
cut
up.
off. Ultra Lounge. Yeah. At Bella Vita.
Oh, Fro
That's
likes that
Bella
check in the
Vita.
cash car.
Oh, yeah.
That's
Anyway,
upstairs.
we'll mention some more there, Fro, tonight.
You can leave it on that if you want to, bro.
Anyway, phone number is
Look it up live,
423-668-6807 is the number. So we're going to go ahead and get Morgan on the phone here, and I'm going to cut my mic off and call him, and I'm going to turn it over to Fast Eddie and
What?
Bullet for just a minute.
Oh, yeah. Bullet, what's been going on this week for you?
Well, I had to go up there and fix 2 graves and I hope the grass grows, but it's so cold, I doubt it.
Yeah.
Thank you, bro.
Thanks, bro. All right. Excuse me.
Yeah, old Fro, he's
What
a nice one.
Yeah, he sure is. You can't beat him. I know he likes to cut up, and they talk about rectum stretching and all that stuff. I mean, they talking about that today, and I think
Somebody
Susie
called.
Q called in and
Yeah.
said something about that. You
Yeah.
know, what do you call that? You don't call it
Yeah,
rectum.
I know.
rectum
It is,
stretching? What
yeah,
is it?
that's, I can't.
We're stretched out. Tell him Fast Eddie ain't gonna be able to talk much. He can't talk. Why, his voice is gone. We appreciate Arnold. He's online tonight talking to us about them charter teams.
Yeah.
Gonna be exciting.
Go ahead there. He's on.
Go ahead, Mr. Shabber.
Who is this, Bullet?
No, it's Eddie. Fast Eddie.
Eddie.
That's Fast Eddie.
Yeah, how's my voice?
I believe the face got gone.
I'm sitting right beside him, Morgan.
Hey, Morgan, on the green screen up here, we have your old backdrop.
It is old.
Whoop It Up Live with Morgan Shepherd. It's got a picture of you and the jackass off to the right.
Golly.
I mean, that's the one we used to use years ago.
Yeah.
It looks good.
Okay.
So we're running it tonight. It'll be on the YouTube tomorrow.
It is good, Fast Eddie, because he's got his red racing uniform on.
I can't talk much. I've been real sick, Morgan, for about 6 days.
I think he's got more laryngitis than he is sick. I mean, I know he don't feel good because I know if I had it before and I didn't even come in here to do anything. I just stayed at home.
Don't get right in front of him because you'll have it too.
Well, as long as you don't spit on me, I'm probably 10 foot away from him. And as long as you don't spit on me, I guess I'll be all right.
Way back.
Hey, I lost him.
Lost him.
You lost him. Ladies and gentlemen, Big G's running the boards tonight, not Fast Eddie.
Yeah, I did that, Fast
So-
Eddie. I didn't mean to do that.
If he accidentally cuts people off, it's because he ain't had enough training.
Yeah, I
He's
know.
going to get more training doing it, though. I'm going to start slowing
But who
down.
trained me?
Who knows? This might be
He's still
Fast
on.
Eddie's. This might be Fast Eddie's next to last show here. Turn it over to Big G and Bullet. I'm getting too old to do it. I'm almost 60.
Well, I'm 67 almost. 68.
Yeah. That's right.
I'll be 68.
Getting
I
out here
did.
trying
Hang on,
to
man.
dig up his talent to wear you out, man.
Nah,
Morgan, who
man.
cut us off?
I was sitting here, my big arm hit the button.
He's not used to sitting in the pilot seat.
Oh, okay.
This microphone right here, and I ain't making no excuses, but it's a piece of junk. And you have to hold it with one hand, talking the other, and I laid my arm up on the board. When I did, I hit the bottom button, and it cut off. I said, oh, no, I hit the wrong button.
Yep.
Are you about ready for the ARCA race, Morgan?
And Xfinity race.
Xfinity, sorry about that.
Okay. I was wondering if they was running early or something.
No, I think they're running. Arca's running 13th, ain't they?
Yeah, that's before us. Yeah, we're about ready. I let Tony off for the last couple of days because we didn't have no seat belts. It's a problem getting our seat belts. And anyway, I went and picked up some this evening, and then I got a call from Impact, which does my seat belts and my driver's suit and shoes. They do everything for me, but they wasn't ready with their seat belts. And anyway, they gave me a call and said they'd have some ready Friday.
Yeah, is Cindy still working for them? What?
No,
I thought she was working with them. Maybe she ain't.
She was, and when they departed, then they just shut their headquarters down in Charlotte or Mooresville.
Yeah.
And they're not. They don't have anybody now. And they really need somebody down there.
Yeah. What's she doing now, Morgan, your daughter?
She works for the 98 team. She's works in the office and does all their booking.
PR?
Well, motels.
Yeah.
Getting everything ready for the race, getting everything sent out to NASCAR. And
who's driving that car this year, Morgan, or do you know?
no, and I was trying to think here who was in it for this race. She's told me, but I've been going in so many different directions trying to get all this stuff ready for these cars. And
my buddy must not be running this coming year, Timmy Hill. I don't see his name nowhere. I just can't believe it.
Well,
he might be, and I just don't know it. He's such a good guy.
Yes.
Timmy is.
Yeah, his dad bought, or we did some trading, bought a 58 Chevy Impala from, not Impala, Biscayne.
Oh, yeah.
The sport. Yeah, I took about 3 years building that car, and built a 409 for it. That's when we had our own engine shop going. And
my buddy Brian told me Timmy Hill is driving the 94 Truck Series team at Daytona. That's for Jay Robinson.
Well, that's good that he's got something going.
Yeah. Timmy likes trucks, as long as it's racing.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I tell you, it's, the NASCAR made their announcement today of,
Charter.
Yeah, who all was going to be in it. And I can't believe they're not putting the Woods brothers in it. But the deal is, you've got to have attempted all the races last year.
Doggone it.
And so now they still got to qualify in, and that's they missed several races last year because of rain.
Yeah.
And I had to go home.
Mm-mm-mm.
Their deal's a little bit like mine, everything's got to be just right.
Yeah, but Morgan, you hooked up with this group that's helped you get sponsorship, right? A little bit so far.
But they're really working, and they've got a couple of apps on things. I talked to Michael this evening, and so they're trying to get us something here before Daytona. And our little PR girl Terry, she's doing the same. She's got something going on, and so everybody's trying to find some sort of sponsor for Daytona. We've got to come up with something. We're ended up here. I'm about 10,000 short, and
oh boy,
I got to find the money somehow.
Did you talk to Charmaine the other day? She called me wanting your number. She said she desperately needed to talk to you.
Yeah. Well, now we've talked, and you gave her my number, right?
Yeah.
I gave it to her too, but
she helps get sponsorship too.
Yeah.
She's working with the Frenchman, Michelle.
Don't make this a recorded show, because that's the same thing you said last week's show.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Sorry.
You just update us again.
I'm sorry.
We'll just make sure it's updated.
There you go.
That's right.
Nothing wrong with repeating.
No.
You've heard of repeat, ain't you? You've heard of repeat. I'm going to repeat something here, too. Brian Workman said, sorry, not 94, it's number 49 that he'll be driving in the Truck Series.
Okay.
Hey, Morgan, I'm Pete. Fast Eddie's repeat.
Yeah, there you go.
Repeat.
Yeah, and Bullet, he's just don't know if he's Pete or repeat or just Pete.
Or just Bullet.
Or Bullet.
Yeah, he just stays cocked all the time, huh?
He's cocked and ready. We played him a song earlier. It's Bullet Hit the Bone. That's the name of the song.
I liked it.
And Bullet liked it. He said, "Boy, I like that song." So I guess we gave him another song that he liked.
Hey, Morgan, we've got the Sprint Unlimited this Saturday night at 8 o'clock.
Hey, let's
Daytona. It's here.
already.
It's on us right now.
Now, when you going to go down, Morgan? What day you plan on going down?
Down on the 17th.
On the 17th. Okay.
Yeah.
Is that a pretty good long drive for you from where you're at?
Well, yeah.
No, it's, let's see, 520 some miles, I believe it is.
That's quite a ways.
No, that's a short trip for us.
Let me go pull Morgan's schedule up. Xfinity.
I know it
I wanna
takes
look at that
us
since we're talking to him.
about 12 hours, I think I drove it from here.
I don't know.
Yeah, we do it about 9.5, something like that.
So yeah, it's shorter from where you're at, from where we're at. I figure it'd be closer.
Morgan gets out on 95 and lets the hammer down.
Yeah, then it's a little over 300 miles to Atlanta, and then off to Las Vegas.
Wow.
Well, they have that Las Vegas race. Well, I can understand why they have Las Vegas race early like they do, but I don't know. I kind of like to see Atlanta be pushed back a little bit.
Yeah, what's the first time that we've had Atlanta this early?
It'd be yeah.
Well, they had it last year. Right?
Yeah, last year they had this early because we didn't get to go because
too early.
Every time we have it the last Saturday in February, I can't never go because I'm out of town.
Yeah.
If they put it back, I can go.
This computer won't pull this up. I need my iPad. What was that?
I can go.
Hey, when I went and took the impact test, I still hadn't done any practicing or anything, but done a lot better this time.
Did you?
Yeah.
Well, you got passed this time, didn't you?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, good deal.
Well, it looks like, Morgan, the 20th, Saturday, February the 20th at 3:30 is the Power Shares QQQ 300. Daytona. FS. Fox Sports 1 will carry it. That's Morgan's race, ain't it, Morgan, the 20th?
Yes.
Then it's Georgia. Atlanta.
I went today and got my physical. Everything was good. I think my blood pressure was like 120 over 72.
Man,
my goodness, that's
good.
That is good.
Yeah.
Yeah, my pulse was 64.
See, that's good.
My pulse has always been down the lower side.
I took my blood pressure last Wednesday. It was 174 over 100.
The man is just not going to make it.
Or 107.
Oh, you got to have a stroke or a heart attack. You better go do something about that.
Well, I probably would have had a stroke, but I did. What? I'm on blood pressure pills, but I didn't take my pills. I forgot my blood pressure medicine. Didn't take it.
Morgan, I took mine the other day. It was 113 over 68 blood pressure.
Yeah, that's good. I take mine because of our test that we have to go through, and mine was all the way down to 103 the other day. What I found out was I'm allergic or whatever to orange juice and any kind of citrus stuff, and it had I made my chest hurt, so I checked my blood pressure. My blood pressure was way up, so I went to the doctor about it, but it didn't take but a little bit to figure it out. I went to a specialist in Atlanta, and I'm just allergic to citrus, and so now my blood pressure come all the way down. I'm between, like I said, 105 and 130.
Yeah.
You need to watch what you're eating because that shoots your blood pressure up, and a lot of people will try to do it with pills or whatever. Best way to do is
push back from the table.
yeah. Well, look at what you're eating, and it's usually the acid or the sugar in it that makes your blood pressure go up.
And you need to cut down on salt, right?
Well, yes, they say salt, but I don't cut down on salt because I did that back when I was in my 30s. I was always worried about blood pressure. I mean, high blood pressure, because my dad had had a heart attack at around 40, and so I wouldn't ever eat any salt, and all of a sudden I was getting all these cramps and everything, and I went to a doctor, and come to find out I had a salt deficiency because I sweat a lot, and so I had to teach myself to salt everything. So it depends on you, because some people don't sweat much, so they don't need much salt. But people that sweats a lot, they need a lot of salt.
I'll sweat at the Antarctic. I do. I'd sweat, and it'd be 15 below zero, and it'd sweat, and it'd be in icicles.
Let me look here. I want to see if Morgan's going to be back at Talladega this year. Yeah? April 30th, top of the river.
Oh, yeah, top of the river.
What day is that on?
April 30th. We ought to plan on doing that.
We might go to do that one.
Just go to Morgan's deal, or... Yeah.
We might do that more, and that way you get to see who you're talking to on this other end.
Yeah.
Me.
That's scary.
Thanks for warning me.
Well, I thought I'd let you know. You wouldn't want to be surprised. I'm going to peck you on your shoulder. You're going to look up and say, my goodness, I didn't know you was that tall and big.
No wonder you are Big D.
Big D. That's me, Big D.
Well, we'll for sure have to go to the top of the river.
Hey, I'll go to top of the river, and they better have some fish made, because I'll eat all the fish they got.
Yeah.
They got it, ain't they, Morgan?
Yeah, they bring out a skillet of cornbread and a pan of pickled onions and slaw, and boy, that cornbread and all that. I like eating that about as much as I do the fish.
Yeah. Me being a diabetic, I think I'd leave the cornbread alone.
No, you wouldn't, would he, Morgan? We didn't. I'm one.
Yeah, you just have to cheat and then
take another pill.
No, I have to take shots. I don't take pills.
Well, I am blessed. The only thing I've taken now is my sleeping pills to help me sleep. I've really never been a pill person. I'm blessed with my health.
That's good too.
Yeah.
I don't take no sleeping pill. I can go to sleep.
Well, if I didn't have the sleeping pills, I'd just stay awake till I died.
Hey, Morgan, let's get to that. Do you know anything about these team owner charters that they...
No, I've been working so much and in so many things that I haven't kept up with any of it. A person that knows that kind of stuff is Johnny Davis. Johnny Davis knows everything going on in the garage, and he knows all the rules. And if I want to know something about a rule, I don't call NASCAR. I call Johnny Davis.
Johnny Davis.
I wonder how hard it'd be to get Johnny Davis to do a call in on our show.
Yeah, we need to get him in on the show.
I would like to get him, but I didn't know the real ropes of how to get him on here.
Yeah.
But
I will, if I can have my wife text you his number, and I can call him. And Johnny, I need you on Tuesday night here, 7:30. Be on the show.
Next Tuesday night be a good night to have him.
Yeah, it would.
Get him.
Yeah, Johnny. We've been a long time friends.
Matter of fact, I think I got 7:30 booked. I ain't got 8 o'clock or 8:30 booked. I gotta get both of them booked. But we would take Johnny Davis. He'd be a great access to this show.
Yep, he knows a lot.
Yeah.
Everything that's going on, and he's got 3 new drivers he changed all his drivers this year.
Yeah.
I have 3 cars at Daytona.
Yeah.
And we're still looking for sponsoring help. Somebody out there, help us number 89. Help us carry the cross.
That's right.
Need it. You got to have it.
Morgan's got to have it.
Go to morganshepherd.com and you can
Donate. Yeah.
Yeah, we need to get more money out there to you, Morgan. Anybody's listening.
That's right. Well, Morgan, we'll let you go finish a sandwich here. Or did you have sandwich?
Nope. I ran over to S&W cafeteria. My wife, she didn't want to go. She was busy doing these entries and everything else. And I went over and had me some green beans and some corn. And
that's a good place to eat. S&W, I've heard of them.
Yeah, some greens. So I had a vegetable plate.
Yeah. Brian Wortman won't be going to Daytona, he said.
Who's that?
Brian Wortman. He won't be making the Daytona trip.
He's not going to be able to make it?
I don't think so, according to what he's saying here.
Wow.
Yeah.
Be making it.
I don't think Brian's hooked in with no team yet either. Ryan Pierce is driving the 01 for a full season, he said. Eric McClure is driving the 0 for Daytona only.
Yeah, I did hear that. You know, he used to drive for Johnny Davis.
Yeah. Well, Morgan will be in the 89. And I bet that 89's sounding good, ain't it?
Well, I actually haven't fired it up.
Oh.
I'm going down to Childers tomorrow, and I need to see if I can get a carburetor from them. If not, I'll put mine on it. But I'd rather know I had something that was the very best, you know.
That's right.
Let me see if I can pull Johnny Davis' name up here.
Morgan, I just want to say that I hope you do good this year, and I appreciate you calling in every week. And I really think what makes you healthy is skating all the time, probably.
Yeah. Well, I'm not putting a lot of junk in my body. I don't eat perfect, but putting all that junk in your body. So.
Well, yeah. Morgan, got an internet question here. This fella here, Jency Markham, he said, I know why did he choose the 89 as opposed to another number? Why did you choose the number 89, Morgan?
Well, when I went to get a number, NASCAR has all these numbers that people who has their number and numbers that's available. And so I looked at what was available, and I picked 89. I would the number that I used to race with a lot was number 7, and in a nationwide. But then when you stop racing a little bit, change, but then you lose your number. Hey, and by the way, I was at a machine shop the other day, and actually, the Hines Brothers shop is a machine shop, and they sell parts and everything. And there's a guy in there said, "Morgan, do you remember Fayetteville, North Carolina, winning the race down there for Preacher Cox? I drove a Comet, Ford Comet." And I said, "Yeah." I couldn't believe it. There's somebody that up here that remembered that far back. And I don't know if you know of Preacher Cox, but he would not race on Sunday. He, if the clock went past midnight, he'll pull the car off the track. And he did that one time at down at anyway, he went out and stopped the race and pulled his car. Haskell Williamham was driving the car, and he pulled him in, wouldn't let him run no longer. But he was a good man.
Yeah.
He loved the Lord.
That's good. We all need to love the Lord if we're going to plan on going anywhere after this world.
Yep. Better get busy.
Yep. Well, Morgan, we're going to go ahead and let you go, buddy. And good to talk to you tonight. And it's always good to talk to you and have a little fun. And say we won't get to talk to you until let's see. No, you're going down. We'll talk to you one more time before you race your Daytona race.
Okay.
So kind of get it going, and let's get this thing in the winner's circle.
There you go. We'll pray for Fast Eddie that he gets rid of his bug.
Yeah, we're going to lay hands on him here after a while. So anyway, we're going to let you go, Morgan, and you take care, buddy. We'll talk to you next Tuesday night.
Okay. Thanks for my race fans. Talk to you later.
Anytime, Aaron Morgan. Thank you. All right, then. That was Morgan Shepherd. He's done. He's done. He's done. I don't know what you're thinking of. Got one right here. Go ahead, caller. You live on Whoop.
Hey, it's Jerry Bunkowski.
Hey, Jerry. It's Big G. How you doing, buddy? And you got Fast Eddie and Bullet over here.
How you doing, guys? How's everything going?
Can't ask for it to go no better if it quit snowing.
That's what we're having here in Chicago. A little bit of snow, a little dusting.
Is that what you're at in Chicago right now?
Yep. Yeah, that's where I live at.
Oh, okay. Well,
In here, do you do a radio show, NASCAR show?
Yeah, on Sirius XM NASCAR Radio. I'm a regular fill-in guest, or fill-in host, rather.
Oh yeah. So you know all the guys there, Dave Moody, the Godfather, and all of them. We've had him on the show. He's great.
We think the world of
Clara
Dave
B.
and Clara B. Yeah.
Yeah, I've been with Sirius now for about 14 years now.
And the main man there, Daniel Norwood, is one of our best buds.
Oh, good.
He's been in our studio before.
Several times.
Yeah, he's El Capitan, El Jefe. He's the chief. He's the boss.
He's a good guy, and his dad's even. His granddad's super. Bill Norwood.
I've never met his grandfather, but I mean, I've known Daniel, for what, almost 10 years, I guess it's been now.
Yeah, I bet so. And Bullet, our other co-host here, has got a Sirius XM radio, NASCAR radio cap on it that he brought down. I brought us all one. I've got mine saved.
Yep. I put mine
with my
up.
other hats.
And as Daniel Norwood gave us all one in here live.
That's cool. That's good. That's very good.
Yep. He's got a good grandfather, too. His grandfather's one of our best friends, too. And he's big in VFW and, especially, him being a prisoner of war. And,
right.
I kind of really, really respect that. All of our servicemen and women, I respect them highly. And
yep, I agree.
And especially if you're a prisoner of war, I really, respect that highly too. So, Bill Norwood is a great man, and Daniel is too. So, the whole family, you can't ask for no better people.
Yep. I agree. I totally agree.
So, and Daniel, he listens to us. I think he listens to us about every Tuesday night. Sometimes he'll call in and he'll say, "Hey guys, how you doing? Kind of thought we'd listen to your show for a little bit."
Yeah, Daniel's. The one thing about Daniel, I got to tell you a funny story about him, and I'm sure he will confirm this. Although it is kind of it's funny, but it's kind of embarrassing. But at the same time, you know how small frame Daniel is. He's not anywhere near as big as I am. But I'll tell you, that man can eat so much food. I don't know how he does it. I don't know where he finds places to put it. But we've gone to dinner a number of times, he and I, and man, that man just eats like he hasn't eaten for a month, and he doesn't put on an extra pound of weight. You know, I get envious of that because here I am trying to lose weight, and I'm eating the real light food and watching what I'm eating and all that. He can just put it away. He's a good guy. There's no question about it. But man, he can eat. He really can eat.
He can eat you out of house and home, can he?
Yes, he can. I've never said this to him, but this kind of raises the idea in my mind. Maybe I should mention to him about getting into like one of those eating contests, like the hot dog eating contest and that. I bet he could do pretty well in that.
I bet he could too.
Yeah.
Jerry, do you do fill-ins for the people like the Godfather and them, right?
Pretty much. Yeah. I mean, anybody that needs help, the morning drive or on the weekends or whatever the case may be. I just was on this past weekend with Pat Patterson. Feeling the greatest. So I helped fill in with him for those 2 days because he was a little bit under the weather. So I kind of helped take the load off of him, so to speak.
Yeah, Pat's a good fellow. We've had him on before too. I've met him at Talladega at his coach. He's such a super nice guy.
Yeah, no question about it. He is definitely a good guy, and he's been very good to me, in my career, and I consider him one of the best in the business. No question about it.
I like Mike and Angie Skinner too.
Yeah, they're good. I mean, they've definitely found a niche for themselves with the Skinner Roundup. There's no question about that. And I think what makes their show unique is that it's based around NASCAR, but they also do things that are not necessarily NASCAR related. Like this past week, they had I think I didn't hear the show, but I remember them telling me. I think they had like a professional fisherman or something like that on there. They do a lot of the different things that people have some interest in, like hunting and fishing and that kind of thing. So it's more of a broader show, but that's why it's so popular. People tune in because they like to hear that kind of stuff.
Yeah, we had both of them at the same time on the show. Been about a year ago, I think. Now,
no, it ain't. It's not been a year.
Well, it was last year we had them on the show.
Yeah, sometime last year.
I'm kind of ahead of myself, but anyway, it probably been about 6 months, 7 months we had them on the show, and had them both on here. And I'm gonna tell you, Angie and Mike both they're hoots.
They are. Yeah.
They
are. I mean, yeah, and I haven't played golf in about 5 years, but I do not want to go anywhere near Mike and a golf course together because I hear he is like one heck of a golfer. Him and Pat Patterson golf a lot, and Pat was telling me off the air the other day about how good of a golfer Mike is. And I said, well, me, I'm a really bad golfer. That's why I haven't played for 5 years. I said, I don't want to go anywhere near him because he would take all my money. I know that for sure.
And he won't play without going for money, will he?
That's exactly it. Yep, you got that right.
Oh, yeah, we caught, I think Mike and Angie with their cabin or something on the river when we called her, and they gave me their number to call them, and I called them, and they was getting ready to, I don't know if it was getting ready to go on a boat or get ready to go to the dock or something. They was having a cookout.
I think it's fixing ready to open up one.
Yeah, they fixing to get ready to open up a bottle of wine and whatever, and anyway, they was having a good time, and that's what life's all about. Just kind of have a good time,
Exactly.
And I say them two probably one of the best times with one another that anybody does.
Yep. I mean, and the thing that's good about it is, not only are they married, but they work so well together, and you don't. A lot of times, couples they don't always mesh that well on the air. But I mean, Angie and Mike are very seamless. They work off each other very, very well, and they definitely have good. What's the word I'm looking for? There's a word I can't think of it. Like I said, they work off each other very well. I can't think of the darn adjective now. Darn it, I can't think of it. Synergy. That's the word I was thinking of. Synergy.
Yeah. Now I'll tell you something else too. Now Ron Hornaday is another one to have on your show. He's a great one.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Ron is good. There's no question. I miss him racing because I thought he, of course, he got up there in age a little bit, but I mean, still, I thought he was one of the most competitive drivers out there, and I wish somebody would give him another ride and get him back full time and all that kind of thing. Because I really miss seeing him out there.
I'll let you tell him, man. He gets on my case every time we have him. He told us. He said I could be on your show every Tuesday you want me to. He loves ragging me because he said, when you going to do your homework about me? I said, well, I have done my homework. I said, you're probably one of the best truck drivers that was ever out there.
Very true. That's right.
He said, well, now there's more to it than just that. I said, no. I said, I'll sum it up. You're probably the greatest truck driver that was ever out there.
Yeah, he had what, four championships, if I remember correctly.
I think you're right. Yeah, 4 championships.
Yep, he definitely was one of the best. And I still think, excuse me, given the short schedule they have, 22, 23 races, I think he could still do it again. I think if he had a good quality ride, he could really do something very, very positive and make some noise there. But it just seems like the Truck Series has now gone to a lot of the younger kids, like Eric Jones last year, and you got all those other young kids that are still in the series this year. It's become a young man series as opposed to an experienced driver's series, if you will.
Yeah, I think about the only Matt Craftsman probably about the only really experienced one you got in the Truck Series now.
Oh, well, no, you got what's his name, Johnny Sauter too, and
yeah, Johnny Sauter,
and Gone, Brendan Gone on occasion races in there too. But yeah, Sauter and Crafton, I think, are by far the most experienced guys, and that's it's good for the young kids to race against those guys because they really get an education, competing against guys that have that kind of experience. And of course, Crafton, with the championships that he's won over the years, I thought for sure he was going to win third in a row, but Eric Jones had other plans for that, so to speak. But Eric Jones is going to be a great driver in the Sprint Cup Series. I know he's going into the Xfinity Series this year, but he really, for a rookie, not only does he win Rookie of the Year in the Truck Series, he also wins the championship. You can't get much better than that.
No, you're right, Jerry. Hey, Jerry, tell us a little bit about this new rule that NASCAR done, charters, the charter.
Mm-hmm. Well, basically what the charter system is,
yeah.
This is probably putting it in the most simplest of terms. It's an equity system. Before, when, owners, had their runs, be it Junior Johnson or Bud Moore or somebody like that, when they were done as team owners, they had nothing really to show for it. They, all the years they put into the sport, all they had left was the equipment they had, and that was, they would sell that, and that would be it for their ownership tenure. But now, what the charter system does, it gives all the owners who have charters pretty much an equal share or an equal stake in NASCAR. They get to be more involved, should I say, with things like rules and setting the prize money and things like that. And this is something that NASCAR and the owners have wanted for have talked about for a long time, I should say. And it just never seemed to be the right time to do it. But I think that given what NASCAR has gone through over the last 7-8 years economically, and we've seen the downturn in the economy and all that, this was something that it wasn't a matter of if it was going to get done; it was a matter of when it was going to get done. And I know there were some people saying it wouldn't get done maybe until 2017 or 2018, but given the financial circumstances of a lot of the teams right now, even the big teams are hurting somewhat. So this actually is a good thing for NASCAR. It's a good thing for the team owners. They'll have something that they can legitimately, or not legitimately, but they can sell. If they want to have the team go on, they can sell it to some other owner. Plus, it also allows the opportunity for some other team owners to come into the sport too, and eventually earn a charter. So I like it. The only thing I don't like, and maybe I'm looking at it from the wrong point of view, is we're going to see only 40 car fields starting at Daytona 500, not 43 this year. And excuse me. I would have liked to have seen 43 cars continue, but I think that the guys that put the system together, they're very smart. They know what they're doing, and maybe they'll prove me wrong. And maybe the teams that do not have charters, they'll hopefully maybe up their game. Maybe they'll attract more sponsors, and maybe they'll eventually be able to get charters as well too.
Well, that sort of helped me out a little bit there. So, in another nutshell, everybody won't belong to the charter.
Right.
Yeah, I got you.
Yeah, just the top 36 teams will belong to the charter system.
I got you.
They're guaranteed a spot in every points-paying race. So even with qualifying, even if their driver doesn't do well in qualifying, if they're if the driver drives for a team that has a charter, they're guaranteed to be in that race.
Okay, yeah. We were sitting here talking about that. We had Morgan Shepherd on first, and then we was talking about it, and Fast Eddie, he brought it up, and it was something new to us, that really wasn't, when we got it from NASCAR, it really wasn't explained. I didn't understand it when I read it, and but I seen, down the road you had, Richard Petty and, the owners of, teams, and, Richard Petty was kind of up on top, then it just kept going down, down, down. I think they had 20 something. I have to look at it again, but matter of fact, I think I done deleted it. Had like 20, might have been 30 something people that was on there, but they had, like, Richard Petty's name was on there more than once. It was on there like 3 or 4 times.
Well, I mean, like for example, Hendrick Motorsports has 4 charters because they have 4 drivers.
Right.
Childress has 3. Joe Gibbs Racing actually only has 3. They have to buy a charter from Rob Kaufman, who actually started the Racetrack Alliance, and it was kind of the spearhead for this charter system. He actually had 2 charters available for sale because, of course, Michael Waltrip Racing folded. So Joe Gibbs Racing is going to buy one of those charters for Carl Edwards, and then Stewart Haas Racing is going to buy the other charter for Kurt Busch. So you'll see, that's kind of how the system works. I mean, if an owner decides to cash it in, he can sell that charter to, another team owner, or maybe a brand new team owner who wants to come in the business too. So again, like I said earlier, I mean, it's all pretty much predicated upon equity, and it gives an equity system that, that's fair for not only for NASCAR, but also for the team owners themselves too.
Now, Jerry, have you heard any news on who's going to be driving for Tony Stewart for a while since he got hurt?
We're supposed to hear something tomorrow, and my gut is telling me, and usually when I go with my gut, it's like 99% right. So my gut is telling me it's going to be Sam Hornish Jr. because I tried to call Sam over the weekend, and he is usually very, very good about responding back to me. He is not calling back. So my hunch is that maybe they're getting ready to use him in place of Tony, because the biggest problem they have right now is you could bring in a guy like Elliott Stadler from the Xfinity Series, or somebody else from the Xfinity Series to fill in for Tony, but then that's going to really be a very difficult schedule for some of these guys. And there's also sponsorship things involved, and that, I mean, we heard maybe they were going to try to get Clint Boyer to come over from H. Scott Motorsports, because he obviously will be replacing Tony next year. But I think that would be just too cumbersome in terms of all the sponsorship things that would have to be agreed upon. Sam, for that, Sam Hornish Jr., right now he's looking for a ride. He has no encumbrance. He has no sponsors to be overly concerned about, and plus he also has a history with Mobil 1, which is one of Tony Stewart's sponsors. So I mean, if Stewart Haas Racing wants to have a guy to fill Tony's seat and not have to worry about the sponsorship deals and all that kind of thing, Sam's the perfect guy for it. I mean, another name that was mentioned was Bobby Labonte, and he could very easily race in Daytona, but I don't think Bobby wants to go back on the road. And I mean, we're hearing that, in fact, it was the Godfather, Dave Moody, had said this in one of his blogs a couple days ago, that he suspects Tony won't be back until Charlotte. So that's, 12 races or something like that?
Yeah.
And Labonte's not going to want to do 12 races. So my gut feeling is just by default it's going to be Sam Hornish Jr. We'll wait and see. I'm waiting and seeing. We'll find that out tomorrow, I guess, then.
Well, now, I seen and read also, too, that they was looking at Mark Martin.
No, Mark's already said no.
Okay.
I talked to Mark about 2-3 months ago, and he said, I am totally, positively retired. I'm not coming back, period.
Okay.
When his name got mentioned, what was it, Wednesday, I guess it was, he came right out with a tweet on Twitter and said, I am retired. And that basically, he was telling everybody he's not interested in coming back.
I seen something where Jeff Gordon he would consider doing it.
No, I think the consideration was very, very short-lived because he's got to deal with Fox. Excuse me, with Fox, and I mean, he was hired to be in the booth on race day, and if he's going to be in a race car for, like I said, it could be 12 races. I mean, for all we know, Tony may not come back this season. I mean, you got to look at the exact opposite end of the spectrum, and if he can't come back from this injury, and this is an injury. I was doing some research on it because I had a similar injury with my back many years ago. This is a 6-month minimum recovery period. So if here we are in early February, or almost mid-February, 6 months from now is the middle of August. I mean, that's a long time for him to miss. And, you know, really, what kind of a final year would that be for him, you know, if he does miss that long? And, you know, what if there's complications arising from the surgery? What happens if his recovery is not that quick? I mean, he theoretically could miss the whole season. So there's just a lot in play. And that, to me, the most logical sense is there's idea is to go with a driver that, you know, basically has no other ties and can run that whole schedule for however long he needs to.
Now, you said that, did you say that Clint Boyer could not probably get out of his contract that he's in now to run that car?
Well, there had been a lot of discussion about that, and, you know, the thing is, there would be so many, you know, sponsorship ties that would have to be looked at. I mean, for example, this is the simplest one of all. You know, Clindev obviously has a long history with 5 Hour Energy. Well, if he goes to Stuart Haas this year and he drives for Tony, he's also going to be going up against Monster Energy, which is one of Kurt Busch's sponsors. Now, that could be worked out, you know, for next year, but this is like a very quick thing to be worked out, and those things are very, very difficult to work out. I mean, you have competing products on different cars of the same team. That's going to be difficult to overcome. So I think that, you know, I mean, Boyer still is, you know, a guy that people are talking about, but honestly, I've not heard much about him in the last couple of days, which, again, leads me to believe it's going to be somebody who just doesn't have any, you know, encumbrance, or, like I said, it may be an Xfinity driver like Elliott Sadler or somebody like that.
Yeah. Well, you know, I was saying, you know, to Boyer, you know, he's going to, you know, take the car over anyway in 2017. And
yeah, what does that do, though, for H. Scott Motorsports this year?
Right. I understand that.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, I understand that. I mean, you know, you kind of have to look at both sides of the, you know, ordeal. You know, you got, you know, what he's already got planned for this year, and, you know, they're planning on putting him in there. Then, I mean, I agree with it, but, you know, then, I mean, he's going to have the ride for 2017 anyway.
That's correct. I think he's got a 2 or 3 year deal starting in 2017. So, you know, his future is secure. But, you know, this I mean, who would have thought that something like this could have happened, and the freak way that it did happen, how Tony got hurt? I mean, it's sad, because it almost seems like he's been kind of having a black cloud following him over. I mean, he got in that sprint car accident in 2013, and then he had the tragedy with Kevin Ward Jr. in 2014. 2015 just had a terrible year. I think it was his worst season ever. And now he, you know, even before this season starts, he gets hurt. You know, just having some fun in the desert. I mean, I feel so bad for Tony. I know him pretty well, and I just feel really bad that, you know, he's, you know, he just can't seem to get a break. You know, I mean, he was looking forward to his final year. You know, he didn't really want to have a lot of retirement honors like Jeff Gordon had, but, you know, he was looking forward to this being his final year, and now, you know, his final year may be at least partly, if not totally, decided not by himself, but by what happened with that accident.
Right. Yeah, no farewell tour. You know, if it is, it'll be a short one, won't it?
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
Well, I hate it for Tony. I've always liked Tony, and you know, there's things that everybody does on the track you don't really care for, but hey, you know, it's racing, it's people, it's you know, we're not perfect. We wouldn't be here. So
right, exactly.
You know, that's the way I look at it, and everybody's going to let their tempers get to them, and especially NASCAR drivers. You know, I mean, you get on a short track, you know, you don't have no room to run, and what'd you say? Now they're going to be 40 cars instead of 43.
Right.
So you know, take 3 cars away, and
only 36 teams will have charters,
or
you know,
charters, yes, or guaranteed to be in.
Guaranteed spots.
Right, exactly.
Yeah. So
wow,
we'll see how it plays out. You know, I wasn't a big fan of the new, you know, points deal, but it's kind of growed on me.
Well, I mean, it's what we have. You know, we have to get used to it, because it's what we have, and there's not going to be any changes, you know, for the foreseeable future. I mean, I think that NASCAR, you know, really hit on a good formula and a good format with this the new Chase format. We've had 2 years of it now, and excuse me, we'll definitely see how it plays out, going forward in 2016 and 17 and 18. But I think that, NASCAR is in a very good place right now. And I think that, a lot of things they're doing are not, I mean, you could say that the charter system is a big deal, and it really is. But on the flip side, it's more of a continuation of the refinement that NASCAR is having. They want to have, better racing. They want to have better teams. Have a little bit more equitable distribution of the money. I don't find fault in any of that. I think that's all very, well and good for not only NASCAR but the team owners. Like I said, it's a win-win situation for everybody.
Yes, it is. I'm excited about it. I'm excited about 2016 season. See what happens.
Exactly. That makes two of us, definitely.
I'm really excited about it.
Hey, Jerry, I appreciate you doing this for us. I was reached out to you, and I've not been talking a lot tonight. I've got laryngitis. I'm not. I've had a bad cold. Let's put it that way. For about.
I hope you feel better.
Yeah, for about 5-6 days. So, but we would like to get you back on sometime.
Sure.
When he can talk.
Yeah, and I know how to get a hold of you.
Right, exactly.
That LinkedIn is a good app to hook up with people. I think it's the best.
Yes, it is, definitely. I agree with you.
And I'll be hollering at you, Jerry.
All right, well, listen, thank you for having me on. I appreciate it, and we'll look forward to the next time we do this, down the road here. Then.
And you were great. And
yes,
tomorrow around 2 o'clock or so on YouTube, this will be on. You can hear it. It'll be on YouTube.
Great. I look forward to it.
Yeah, you just type in WOOP On Wheels and go to the date, and there you are.
All right. Sounds good.
Appreciate it, Jerry.
My pleasure, guys. Thanks ever so much. Have a good weekend.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm. All right, thank you, Jerry. Bye.
Okay, bye-bye.
Kick the air computer on there, Big G.
Boy.
Yeah, I was sad last night about Daniel.
Don't mind. Fine for WWE. Retired last night, Big G.
Yeah, he done his retirement. And
we're getting in some of our wrestling notes there.
I think he's had too many brain concussions, and doctors told him wouldn't advise to keep doing it.
Yeah, well, it was. I didn't get to watch all of it.
Yeah.
Can you give us an update on last night's show, please? Of all of it, with Roman Reigns.
Well, Roman, he actually come out and.
What about? Before you get started, let me ask you this question: what about the lunatic fringe? He thinks he can stand up to Brock Lesnar.
I don't think he can.
Oh, the lunatic.
Yeah, it's
he got right up in Brock's face and Brock killed him.
I did see that. I seen the F5, and I don't know what happened after that. He said he was going to get him.
Put him down.
Yeah, he did. He put him down.
The Whites are still winning.
Yep.
Bray and his crowd.
I can't stand them.
They're beating everybody to death.
But the match that I was liking last night was I didn't like the what you call them, the one that gets the tables.
Dudley's.
They actually turned on the Uso brothers. That match right there, I don't know why they do.
You knew that was going to come sooner or later.
Yeah, I know it. I knew it would, but
Oh, well.
That's all right. You can go ahead. But no, it was wrestle something else.
Are you done? There?
Yeah,
Are we
yeah.
done,
I'm
boy?
yeah, I'm through.
Okay. Here you go. All right. Everybody, we'll be right back. We're going to play some sponsors there. You're listening to WOOP FM, WOOPFM.com on the web. So right now it's 7:55, and we're going to play a few commercials here, and we'll be right back.
As well as the best pizza in town. Gondolier locations are at Ocoee, 1603 Highway 64, Benton, Tennessee. That phone number, 338-7299. Stop in and see the fine folks at the Ocoee Gondolier. And if you're in the Cleveland area, they're located at 3300 Keith Street, 472-4998. All items at Gondolier can be fixed for you to take home. Proud sponsors of Whoop on Wheels and the Gondolier. For all your pet grooming needs, see the staff at Happy Tails Grooming Salon. Happy Tails, located at 2251 North Ocoee Street. Business hours are Tuesday through Friday, 8 to 5:30, Saturday, 9 to 5:30. For your appointment, call 339-5777. A full-service professional groomer. Happy Tails Grooming Salon. Come shaggy, leave happy. Are you looking for a new salon or stylist? Well, let me give you a little heads up. Heads Up Hair Design, that is. Heads Up Hair Design, located at 60 Mouse Creek Road. Call Carmen Wilson at 476-5722 for your appointment. And as always, walk-ins are welcome. Stop in and see the good folks at Heads Up Hair Design. Welcome to L&B Appliance Sales, 160 Durkee Road Northeast in Cleveland, Tennessee. 339-3231 is that phone number. Owned and operated by Jason Taylor. Why choose L&B Appliance Sales? Great prices on top brands, the best selection of appliances and home furnishings, friendly, helpful, and knowledgeable salespeople, professional installation and service. L&B Appliance Sales carries a large selection of appliances and home furnishings, including refrigerators, cooktops, ovens, ranges, washers, and dryers. If you are looking for appliances or home furnishings in the area, be sure to shop at L&B Appliance Sales. And before you go to their showroom, be sure to check out L&B Appliance Sales special offers, discounts, rebates, and financing special on top brand merchandise like Amana, Electrolux, Frigidaire, Whirlpool, and Maytag. L&B Appliance Sales is part of the Brands Direct network of independent dealers. Brands Direct dealers offer their customers the best names in brand appliances, furniture, and electronics through the nation's single largest network of independent stores. Brands Direct have a store close to you with knowledgeable local salespeople. L&B Appliance Sales is the right choice for the discriminating shopper. Whoop on Wheels is proud to be sponsored by Monterey Mexican Restaurant. Monterey Mexican Restaurant is located at 3055 Keith Street. Their phone number is 339-5700. When you want a fast lunch without getting fast food, stop in and see us at Monterey. We have a huge lunch menu, over 22 items. Stop in. You may catch Big G and Fast Eddie getting a quick bite to eat. If you want some good Mexican food, stop in and see us at Monterey Mexican Restaurant. When you're in the mood for frozen yogurt, come to Cleveland's Original, Perkins, 3506 Keith Street Northwest, located in the same plaza as Gondolier. Perkins Yogurt. Come see Roger Turpin at Perkins, 476-1668. Perkins Yogurt. Often imitated, never duplicated.
Hey kids, with Pizza Hut's $5 flavor menu, we get any 2 or more of our favorites for just $5 each.
So like medium one-topping pizzas for $5?
Yes.
What about 2 pizzas and wing street wings?
Yes.
2 pizzas, wings, breadsticks, and a cookie.
Yes.
Okay, no pizzas, 12 Hershey's cookies, still $5 each?
Yes.
Can I join the circus?
Yes. What? No. Just eat your pizza.
Feels good to say yes to your Pizza Hut favorites for just $5 each. The $5 flavor menu, only at Pizza Hut.
Limited time offer. Additional charge for extra cheese, toppings, and pan crust. Hershey's trademark used under license.
When Fast Eddie and Big G want to take in a little dirt track racing, it's a good bet they're going to stop in at Quick Burger on South Lee Highway. Quick Burger, Monday through Saturday, 10:30 to 6. Call-in orders are always welcome. That phone number is 472-0463. Stop in and see Ramel Dafford and her crew, Brenda, Rob, Ryan, Ashley, Dawn, and Betty, for the best burger in town. An extensive menu, plate specials, chicken sandwiches, and the best hot dog as well. Check in with Quick Burger on South Lee Highway. When Big G and Fast Eddie need to make a pit stop for lunch, they head to Quiznos. Stop in and see Roger Patel and his crew at Quiznos Sub, 2151 Keith Street. Phone number 473-7976. For all your box lunches and catering needs, stop in and see the folks at Quiznos Sub. Quiznos. Toasty. When the Whoop on Wheels crew gets back from a long weekend spent in the infield in Talladega, their first stop in town is Surf's Up Car Wash. Surf's Up, 2575 Guthrie Street Northwest, located next to Cleveland Utilities. 790-5793. Surf's Up Car Wash, voted Cleveland's best 3 years in a row. Stop by and see Mike Royval and his gang at Surf's Up.
The new Hardee's Tex-Mex Bacon Thick Burger. It's not for everyone. If you flinch when sizzling fire-roasted fajita veggies pass your table, it's not for you. It's not for you if the heat of pepper jack cheese once gave your mouth a boo-boo. But if fire-roasted peppers and onions and bacon on Black Angus beef makes you want to take a massive bite while straddling the Texas-Mexico border, it's for you. Introducing the Tex-Mex Bacon Thick Burger at Hardee's for a limited time at participating restaurants.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got Chase Briscoe on the line. So, Chase, I'm going to go ahead and put you on, and hopefully we don't hang you up here. Hang on just a minute.
Chase, you on there?
Yep, I got you.
All right, you got Fast Eddie, Big G. Like I said, I'm not going to be talking a whole lot because I noticed my voice is really bothering me right now. But I got two other co-hosts in here with Big G and Big G and Bullet. So, guys, open the floor up with Chase here.
All right, Chase. Tell the listening audience there. Like I said, I think you said you was at dinner, and we're not going to keep you long. We're going to let you get back with everybody there. So, just kick it off there and just tell us what's going on with you, and we'll just go from there.
Alrighty, yeah. First of all, thanks for having me on the show. I'm a 21-year-old sprint car driver from Mitchell, Indiana, and just got the deal this year to run full-time market for Cunningham Motorsports, so we're really excited for that. Down here in Daytona, ready to get the week started.
Good deal. And you said it's about, what, 50-something down there now, 50-something degrees?
Yeah, it's about 50. Well, with the wind, it feels about like 30.
Well, you need to be up here where it's probably 25 or less outside now.
Yeah, I know. You guys are probably jealous of this.
And wind chill about 15.
Yeah, that's no fun there.
I know you're looking 27 degrees. Fast Eddie just picked up and showed me on his cell phone. It's 27 degrees outside.
Yeah, that's too cold.
Yeah, I'd rather be in the 50-degree weather.
We've had snow showers all day today.
Yeah, I haven't seen snow since a couple months ago when I left Indiana, so hopefully I don't see any of that here soon.
I know where Mitchell, Indiana is. I work for a nursing home corporation that used to have a nursing home up there in Mitchell, Indiana. So I know all about Mitchell. It's not that big of a place, is it?
No, well, it used to be a one-stoplight town, and just recently got a second stoplight, so we're moving up in the world.
I'm glad you are, because where I live at, we got one stoplight.
Yeah.
And no stop signs.
We got a lot of stop signs in town, but highway's only got one.
Now, I better take that back. We got stop signs, but I don't think people use them.
Yeah, I think I might be living in the same place then.
Well, they call them rolling stops where we're at.
Yeah, I'm with you on that.
No brakes. Just let off the gas, roll up, ain't nothing coming, just keep going.
Yeah, no cop, no stop.
That's it. Well, that's one thing about it. I live about 50 miles from where we're at now. On my Tuesdays, I'm busy on Tuesday. My paying job, I work in the same city where we're at now in Cleveland, Tennessee, and that's where I work at. Then I go home and I have to feed my animals when I go home. We got 5 acres and
Pack of dogs,
wolves, and I seen about 6 deer today down there playing. So I have to feed all them. Then it's about 150 miles in one day that I travel.
That's impressive.
So, you know,
that tells you, Chase, how much he loves this show.
I love it.
I was gonna say.
I love the show. Love talking to you guys. I mean, you and everybody we have on the show. I mean, I learned so much, even though I was worked on a crew and was part of a crew years ago, back in 2000. But things has changed so much since I've talked to you guys that, I'd have to be retrained all over again.
Oh, yeah. It seems like it changes every day in this sport for sure.
I have never seen nothing like it, as much as it's changed.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy how many changes get made just like today with the new charter system in NASCAR. It's just technology and everything else. It's pretty wild how much the sport changes.
Yeah,
throughout the season for sure.
Now, Chase, will you have a teammate with Cunningham Motorsports?
Yeah, it's Kevin Thomas Jr., who he's from Alabama, but we've known each other for the past 8 years. He's moved up to Indiana probably 9 years ago and started racing sprint cars there. So it's going to be nice to have somebody that I can lean on that kind of has the same background as well as somebody I know and kind of grew up with.
Now, didn't you say you used to drive sprint cars?
Yeah, that's what I've done ever since I was 13. And then I've only ran 5 pavement races my entire life. So sprint cars is pretty much all I've ever did. That's what my dad did growing up. He did it for 22 years. So I've always been around it. My grandpa's owned them since the 70s and had a lot of the bigger names drive for him. So it's kind of been in the blood, and sprint cars are definitely a passion of mine without a doubt.
What?
I watched the Outlaws. They was on, can't think the name of that channel. It's,
Mad TV?
Yeah, it might be Mad TV. I watched it on, and they had one, and it was a single car wreck. Nobody wrecked him. He wrecked on his own. He hit the wall, and I thought he was hurt, but he come out of it walking, smiling, and waving to everybody, and I was glad too.
Yeah.
Cause I don't want to see nobody get hurt. I don't care who it is. I don't want to see. Ever since Earnhardt's ordeal, I never want to see nobody get hurt in a car.
Yeah, it's never a good thing for sure. Definitely glad that we have a lot more safety advances that's another thing that's constantly changing. Glad that people that are behind the scenes on that are definitely doing that.
Well, you drivers, I think you all put back good, feedback on all that too.
Yeah, without a doubt, definitely helps.
Yeah. Let's see. Who was it? You might know by it than I do, but there was some driver that Burton. I think it was Burton what helped do some of the head restraints and stuff like that. When he part of that, Jeff Burton and Mark Martin and some of them guys.
I'm not sure, to be honest.
I think it was Jack Roush's bunch. I think Jack Roush had a big part in it. And this was after the Earnhardt ordeal. And I thought, I thought that was pretty neat. That they come out and did a lot of that.
Yeah, without a doubt, for sure.
Yeah. Now everybody now wears the Hans device. It don't matter what series you're driving, right?
Yeah, it's a requirement now.
That's good. I thought it'd be when I first seen it, I thought it'd be a hassle for you guys, to get out of the cars, to get unbuckled and get the head Hans device off. But hey, you can get out of there probably quicker now than you did before the Hans device.
Yeah, when something's a problem, you can definitely get out of there quick. It seems like adrenaline kicks in. Yeah, the Hans hasn't been really anything I've had to get used to. When I started racing, it was already out, and my dad always forced me to wear it. So it was one thing, I didn't have to get used to not having it and then have to start wearing it. I know a lot of the older drivers definitely have an issue with trying stuff new, especially when it comes to their feel. So definitely a good thing that I got to grow up with that and didn't have to get used to it.
Well, that's like Earnhardt Sr. He was one, wanted, he didn't ever wear the full shield helmet. He just always wore I call it the old style helmet, had the high face shield on it, and he'd get out of the car, and the, part of his, down from his nose to his mouth, be dirty. And,
oh, yeah.
It's just the old part, the old type helmet. And now I think it's pretty much requirements to wear the whole face shield thing, too, ain't it?
Yeah, you have to now. He was definitely a man, without a doubt.
Yeah, he was. He was a man's man, NASCAR racing.
Stallion in a world of ponies, without a doubt.
Yeah.
That's right.
What you got there, Bullet? Say hello, or
Hello, Chase. How's it going?
Good. How are you doing?
I just want to. I don't know if do you remember Michael Walters' car? I think they made a safety roof to get out of his. They actually cut a hole in the roof and had latches on it. You ever hear about that?
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, he was so big. Michael Walters, a pretty big old size boy.
Oh yeah, he's about 6'6", I'd say. He's
Yeah.
a big boy, without a doubt.
I heard you say you've been racing her since you're 13 years old.
Yeah. Well, I ran a quarter midget twice when I was 7, and then I set out until I was 11 due to my dad always racing. We didn't really have the money to go, and I was 11 and 12. I ran a mini sprint maybe 20 times, and I hopped in a sprint car. So I've been doing that ever since I was 13.
What's your number going to be this year?
Number 77.
And you'll be driving for Cunningham Motorsports?
Yeah, Cunningham Motorsports.
Well, I'll be looking for you. And
I appreciate it.
And I've been a race car fan ever since, I don't know. Dale Earnhardt Sr. got me being a race fan, and I enjoyed watching him race, and I think I started watching him back in 85, I think, or 84. I don't know if he raced back then. I think it was 85. And he used to drive the Wrangler, I think, car. But I'm going to be looking for you there, Chase.
I appreciate it.
Hey, Chase, it's a pleasure having you on here tonight.
Yeah, thank you very much. I appreciate it.
I wish I could have talked more, but I'm trying to save my voice a little bit.
Yeah, I understand you.
But we'll get you back on here, Chase.
Yeah, that would be great. I appreciate it.
All right, buddy. We'll talk to you another time. Good luck, too, in the 2016 season.
Thank you very much. Thanks for having me, guys.
All right, buddy.
Yeah, we'll talk to you later, Chase.
Bye-bye.
Thanks.
Bye. Yeah, kind of. He had a dinner. I think he said he was at dinner or something.
I understand now.
21 years old.
He'll be in the number 77 Cunningham Motorsports in the ARCA Series division. Kick the air computer on. We'll hear a little bit of good times. Chic.
Leave your cares behind. These are the good
I don't know how this whole business started, of you thinking that I had been untrue. But if you think that we'd be better parted, it's gonna hurt me, but I break away from you. Well, just give me the sign, I will be gone. Yeah. That's how much I feel for you, baby. How much I need. Well, I need your touch. How much I need. I live for your loving. That's how much. That's how much. That's how much. That's how Sleep alone and late at night I'm dreaming of the togetherness that seems to believe in me. Oh no, give it all, then I'll give some more. If you would only love me like you had before. Oh, take hold of my hand, I will be forgiven. That's how much I feel for you, baby. How much I need your touch. How much I need. I live for your loving. Well, that's how much. That's how much. That's how much. That's how much. So you try to stay in the middle, and then you cry just a little. Let's both realize just how foolish you've been. And you try to make amends, but you got it unafraid. 'Cause that's how much. That's how much. That's how much. That's how much. How's your life been going on? I got a wife now. Years we've been going strong. Oh no, there's just something that I got to say. Sometimes when we make love, I still see your face. Just try to recall when we were as one. That's how much I feel for you, baby. How much I
All right, we're back. Yeah, we're back here on Whoop on Wheels. Our next guest be calling here pretty soon. And we hope. Okay, Pasty, there you go.
Where?
They should be there.
I don't know.
Yeah, we got.
No, they're gone.
Huh?
Somebody bought them.
No, they're there. First one.
You want me to mention this convertible one?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay.
No.
A convertible is going to be at Chattanooga February 12th on a Friday night, and they're going to be at 1400 Colbert Street, and it's best music and the hottest DJ in the town. So, everybody needs to go there and see Pro Day this coming Friday night. 1400 Calvert Street. Phone number is 668-68007. 07.
So that's what we got going on with Fro Daddy this coming weekend.
Yeah, they're going to be there on Friday night.
Friday night.
9:30.
9:30. Friday night, 9:30.
Calvert Street, 1400 Calvert Street.
Oh, Fro's a good one now.
You got that right.
Fro's a good
I hope
one.
we got that phone number right. It looks like a 7 to me.
It's on the end there. It is. I think it is a 7.
I think he said this was got upstairs. Where they're going to be playing music upstairs. Yeah, I've been to a lot of his shows.
I've heard that they put on a good show.
You need to go. Let's all three of us go one time. That's surprising.
I will, as long as you don't let me get drunk.
What I drank, Big D, is Sprite.
That's what I'm talking about. I drink them Sprites and Diet Coke. It kind of might make me half crazy. Well, I am crazy. Not half crazy. I'm crazy.
All I drink is Sprite now. I don't drink nothing.
Yeah, I'm crazy. They said that I stay crazy.
Everybody's got a little crazy in them.
They got a song, something like that.
Yeah, that's it.
Well, not Paul Simon sings that.
I'm not sure if it's Paul Simon, but it's his name. I think I Go Crazy. I think.
Yeah, I go crazy. Well, who hasn't?
I almost went crazy in 1976.
All right. Hang on.
It's full of really interesting.
Hello, girl, it's been a while. Guess you'll be glad to know that I've learned how to laugh and smile. Getting over you was slow. They say old lovers can be good friends, but I never thought I'd really see you. I'd really see you again. I go crazy when I look in your eyes. I still go crazy. No, my heart just can't hide that old feeling inside, way deep down inside. Oh, baby, you know when I look in your eyes, I go crazy. You say he satisfies your mind, told you all of his dreams. I know how much that means to you. I realized that I was blind just when I thought I was over you. I see your face and it just ain't true. No, it just ain't true. inside, way deep down inside. Oh, baby, you know when I look in your eyes, I go crazy. When I look in your eyes, I still go crazy. No, my heart just can't hide that old feeling inside. Way deep down inside, I go crazy.
Ready to talk.
Sounds good, buddy.
All right, Chris. I got you.
Yes, sir.
All right, then. Now then, tell everybody here, we got Chris here, Laberty. It ain't Laberty. How you pronounce your last name?
It's Lafferty.
Lafferty. Okay.
Yep, like laugh, ha ha.
Laugh off. Okay. Well, with Eddie, that voice he's got, it sounded like he said something different. And also, too, I got headphones on, and he's got that laryngitis stuff. Laryngitis. But we have fun here at the Whoop. You can tell we just kind of a bunch of cut ups, and we just good country people, and just like to have fun.
Yes, sir. I understand that completely.
All right, tell everybody what's going on with you, Chris.
Well, I tell you what, my life's been pretty interesting. That's for sure. Most people know me for running in the NASCAR Truck Series, but I've taken a little time away from that to build a couple projects that I've been working on. And I tell you, the best compliment that I ever got was a little piece I was doing last year, and Dr. Jerry Punch was getting ready to introduce me. And he said, "You know what, Chris?" He says, "I don't know how to introduce you because you do so much other than racing." And so the long and skinny of it is, when I'm not racing, I host a television show called Motorsports TV, which was syndicated on Fox Sports. And my newest venture was fronting a rock band, as odd as that sounds. And we just came off tour with a little band that rock people out there might know called Saving Abel, which Saving Abel a few years back had the #1 rock song of the year. So we were pretty privileged and honored to go tour with them. And then it came back around because they sponsored one of my ARCA cars for a couple of races, and going into 2016, we're going to team up again and do it again.
There you go. When something works right, keep with it, right?
Well, I tell you what, I don't know if it's necessarily working right, but we're having a good old time doing it. So I can't complain a bit.
No, I mean, I couldn't complain if you had something like that.
Yeah, it's pretty all right. I tell everybody when people say, what do you do for a living? I said, well, I'm a professional little kid. I do all the things that little kids would love to do.
Yeah, you do whatever little kid's dream is.
Yeah, that's
That's right.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, so it's not a bad life, that's for sure.
Yeah, that's what I like to do. I like to do stuff there, that's whatever. Well, see, when I don't know how old you are, but I'm middle aged, and when I was growing up, my mom and dad, they, we mostly hunted and fished. That's how Daddy kept us out of trouble, because he knew that, especially me, he knew I was trouble.
Yeah.
He said, the only way I can keep this boy out of trouble is keep a gun in his hand or a fishing rod in his hand.
Right. Well, ironically, growing up, my dad worked at a prison, so I guess he felt like at some point he was going to get to hang out with his kids either at home or on the job. So luckily, we never had to visit him on the job.
Well, I used to be a cop, and I'm not going to say what kind of cop since we're on the air, but I used to do that and enjoyed every bit of it, and and I respect our police force, because the guys, and even the guys that does the jail work, back there where the inmates are, I wouldn't have their job. They got the hardest job I think they are.
Yeah, well, because the guys are already in jail, they got nothing to lose, and so they're going to buck up and do whatever they can do to act out.
Right. And and especially the ones that's are doing I guess 35 years to life or 50 years to life.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe they might get paroled at 40 years. They're not going to care, because it ain't going to add no more time to their life sentence.
No, that's right. That's for sure.
But well, it's good to know that you got something going on, and you're an interesting guy to talk to and to be around. And we got Bullet here. I think he got something he wants to talk to you about. So I'll just turn it over to him, let him talk.
Yeah, sounds to me like that you're the jack of all trades.
Well, yeah, jack of all, master of none.
I wouldn't say that. How you looking for this year's racing season?
Well, I tell you what, the racing's been tough. Racing's a tough business, and we just recently moved our shop back to Concord, North Carolina. It moved it up near Mooresville, about an hour away, and circumstances didn't quite work out there, so kind of put a pinch on some of the racing. But I tell you, this year's looking as good as it's looked in probably the last 4 or 5 years. I know we're going to run some truck stuff, probably a quarter to half of the truck schedule, and then I'm crossing my fingers. Half of the ARCA schedule is what we're going after. And in fact, I tell you what, I'm excited because Sunday night I'm heading down to Daytona and New Smyrna. I'm going to run a dang modified for 5 nights straight down at New Smyrna for Speed Week. So that's got me pretty riled up, because I like that track, and I really love the modified. I mean, Florida really knows how to put on some racing, that's for sure.
Yeah, what do you think, Chase? Is your I think I got your name. Chase. Chris. Sorry about that. What could be improvements in the racing that would? Racing is very expensive, like you said a while ago. I mean, it costs a lot of money to race, and I just wonder if there's something they could improve on that wouldn't cost so much. I don't know if there is or not.
Yeah, you tell you what, that's the golden question is how do you make racing cheaper? And I don't think there's never one solution for that. Just because those who have money will always spend it to try to outrun the guys without the money. The NASCAR has tried to put enough rules packages in place that it keeps the cars even, but the problem you run into, and the problem that they're faced with, is that with all the rules in place, the more rules you have, the more expensive NASCAR racing is to go and do. And quite frankly, I mean, the guys that are out there busting butt, building their own race cars, building their own shocks, building their own engines, the way that it used to be, the Dale Earnhardts just don't exist anymore because this sport has outdollared the guys who have talent and not money, and so it makes it tough. I don't have any answer for you.
Yeah, I know it. One of Morgan Shepherd's one of our regular callers ever choose it, and he's been having a rough time, and but racing is a very expensive sport.
Yeah, it sure is. Morgan's been at it for since the wheel was invented, basically, and it's one of those things that you look at the guy and you go, well, maybe he's just lost it. And the reality is this: that old man can get up on the wheel. If he was sitting in something as good as all those young kids, then he would give them a run for their money. It's just a scenario where he's got limited sponsorship. He's basically working out of a small facility with virtually no employees, and it's just not fair. It's just not fair.
Well, I just wish you all the best, Chris, and I'm on. What is your number going to be? I don't have it here in front of me.
Well, you know what? That's a good question you asked there. I have run the 89 since the start of my racing career, and so whether I run, if I'm running the 89 in the Truck Series, that's my own team-owned equipment, same as the ARCA, and which leads me naturally into talking about my band again. Which my band is called 89 Reasons, which it's no mistake or no surprise that I've got the number 89 is in the band because that's the race cars that I drive. So, I'm pretty attached to that number 89.
Well, now, Chris, you talking about your band. Now, what kind of music do y'all play?
We play modern rock. But it's not, it falls on the side of maybe a little country rock, it's hard to describe it. It's just a type of rock that we have found that people who are a little bit older, who like the old stuff, the Zeppelins, the Eagles, people like that, they like our stuff, and even the young kids like our stuff. So we've had a hard time really categorizing what our music is, except that it's modern rock, and it's something that I'm as passionate about the music as I am getting behind the wheel of the race car.
Where can we find your music at?
Well, I'm glad you asked that. Our first album is self-titled, 89 Reasons, just released a few months ago, and if you go to iTunes and look up 89 Reasons or look up Chris Lafferty, you can get a digital download there, or you can go to any one of my websites, whether it's the band site, which is 89reasons.net, or my racing site, which is LaffertyMotorsports.net, or even the site for my TV show, which is LaffertyTV.com. If you go to either of those places and go to our merchandise page, then it'll direct you towards getting a copy of our album. And it's I'll give you a little cool little statistic, which I'm pretty proud of. The last NASCAR driver / musician was Marty Robbins back in. I'll be honest with you guys, I can't even tell you the year that was.
It's in the 80s, wasn't it? It's in the 80s.
Marty Robbins was like 50s or 60s, maybe into the 70s. So this was a long time ago. So I'm pretty proud and excited to be in that short list of drivers / musicians who have legitimately taken a swing at both the sport of racing and music.
Now, they could let you sing the national anthem, then you can jump in your car and go racing.
Well, man, that is, you hit the nail. Maybe we need to start lobbying that right now, because that is actually one of the things that's at the top of my goal list, is to sing the national anthem at a race that I'm racing in. So that also has never been done. And I tell you what, it's not about having an ego. Anybody that knows me knows that I've got zero ego, but it's about doing cool stuff.
Right.
And doing stuff that not everybody gets to do or has whatever the ability or just the correct doors that are opening. And so it's nice to I feel like I've got the ability and the resources to do cool stuff like that, and it'd be a shame not to do it.
Hey, Big G, I just thought of an idea for Chris. He needs to sing at Dale Earnhardt Jr.'s nightclub. I mean, I think Dale Jr. owns a nightclub, don't he?
He owns Whiskey River. And ironically, it's ironic that you say that because we actually filmed an episode of my TV show down there. And so
okay.
That may be my next thing is to have my band perform down there at Whiskey River. So, I feel like a kid in a candy store because everything I come to work and downstairs at the race shop, upstairs is a set for the TV show, and the practice stuff for the band. And it's hard to, if you ever hear me complaining about going to work, you can just smack me in the mouth because, I'm getting really mixed up. But we will be up in your neck of the woods performing at Bristol's Food City Speed Streets up there. Food City's been one of my sponsors for years and years, and so we'll be up there performing at the track and having a good old time.
Which place will you be performing, Chris?
Well,
which track?
Up at Bristol Motor Speedway.
Oh.
For the right before the Bristol event, out on I can't remember if it's going to be on State Street or at the racetrack. Food City has been great about supporting the city of Bristol, and so we race Bristol twice a year, and one of the races, the festivities, are down on State Street, and the other event, the festivities, are right at the racetrack. And I believe we'll be at the racetrack performing. I'll have to look into that.
Yeah. I just sent you something too on LinkedIn. To if you don't care to follow me and I'll follow you, whatever it's called, and I got you here where it says it. Got your profile and everything, and this way I can keep up with you.
Yeah, that's heck yeah. I'll click accept or the check mark or whatever we got to do to make that happen.
Yeah, I've already got him. That's how I got you. Just through that.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Absolutely. Well, I mean, I definitely love to. Hopefully, your listeners are out there and thinking about making their plans to go to Bristol, and heck yeah, it'd be nice to see them out there for sure.
Yeah, Chris, we stream all over the world. This show tomorrow, 2:00, you can go back and listen to this show and look at it, on YouTube.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Right now it's frozen up with all of us sitting in here. It's froze up, but the audio will still be playing,
Yeah, okay. Well, that's all we need because, you can't see my ugly face if just the audio is playing, so.
No, but you can see us three ugly varmints.
No, you just see my back of my head's all you see, so.
Yeah, and it's bald.
It's bald in the back.
And it's gray.
But look, life ain't perfect,
I know. Yeah, you're right.
Well, Eddie made me go bald.
Yeah.
Bless his heart.
Yeah, that's right.
I feel so sorry for him.
So, Chris, are you going to run the truck series this year?
Yes, sir. Looks like things are shaping up pretty good to run, 25% of the races, hopefully up to half of the season. I don't have anything set in stone as far as how many and which is going to be our first, but just getting settled into this new shop and getting things moving in the right direction. We got some sponsors that are interested in doing some stuff with us, and so we're just pushing that direction, trying to get prepared, and when the opportunity's ready to just go after it.
That's good.
Yeah, I tell you, you got an interesting life, Chris. I mean, like you said, Marty Robbins, had the singing career first. Then he went into racing, NASCAR.
Right.
And I don't know. Now, did you have the singing career first, or did you race first, or what?
Oh, it was racing first. And then basically, I always had a passion for music.
Right.
Didn't get serious until, we were racing, and I was a karaoke junkie, and I had some friends in some bands that I'd jump on stage and sing with them. And then, the long and skinny of it is I had lost a sponsor, and so I had some free time, and so I was like, you know what? I've been writing music. The opportunity came up, and so we took it serious. And so, the greatest thing is it's like one weekend I'm standing at the racetrack, getting ready to climb into a race car and qualify at Indianapolis or Charlotte or wherever. And the next weekend I'm sitting in a tour bus, getting ready to open for some of the biggest rock acts that are of my era. And so it's really, it's really a great feeling. It's really blessed to be doing that kind of stuff.
Oh yeah.
I'll tell you right now, me and Fast Eddie, we would love to meet you. I think we sat here a while ago when we was talking to Morgan Shepherd, maybe going to the first Dega race.
Oh yeah.
In the Xfinity.
In the Xfinity, yeah.
That is a place. Let me tell you, that's where I put it all in perspective. We were down in Talladega after the events, down walking Talladega Boulevard, and I may have had one or two or several drinks, and so we're feeling pretty good walking down Talladega Boulevard, and somebody had some karaoke, and so I was like, you know what, I want to check this out. And I was getting ready to go sing a song, and I can't remember what song it was, but the guy said, hey, this is Chris Lafferty, he drives 89 truck. And the next thing I know, there was a couple hundred people that were watching me sing a stupid karaoke song, and the light just went off. I went, you know what? This is something pretty neat. I got to pursue this. And so, here we are. So that is Talladega. I want to go back to and take my band and really perform out there.
Yeah.
We'd like to be there to see you perform.
Well, let's just make that a plan then.
If you're going to do it on the first, the first Talladega race, we'll probably be there.
Well, I think the biggest hurdle for me is just reaching out to all the right people that put on the events. Figuring out who schedules the acts to perform and all that kind of stuff. And so once I figure all that out, then I believe you'll be seeing me at a lot of racetracks, which we have over the years. I've performed here and there at different racetracks, just nothing completely formal, but so I want to. My dream is to have a music tour that follows the racing schedule, so that everywhere that we're racing, there's a concert, whether that night or the previous night or whatever in conjunction. So that's my goal.
Well, that sounds like you got a good goal there, buddy. I'm pulling for you 110%, and like I said, I mean, me and Eddie, we would love to see you out there racing too, and come and listen to you sing, and because we like that kind of music. That's what we when we come in here, and in about the first 30-40 minutes of our show, we'll play the older rock
some
and
of the
roll,
70, 80 stuff.
70, 80 stuff.
Yep.
A little bit of disco.
Yeah, a little disco. We'll put a little disco on there, and we'll drop the silver ball from the ceiling, and hey, bullies get up and start dancing, and
oh my goodness,
we got it all going on.
Well, that don't sound too shabby either. I mean, you start doing that kind of stuff, you're gonna have to give me a call, and I'll come hang out with you guys.
Well, you can come hang out with us anytime. We have a good time regardless.
Well, that's the way I like to be. It's one of those things that life is way too short, and
Yeah.
I tell you what, I don't take this life too serious. I mean, you know, I take it just serious enough to keep the lights on and mostly keep my belly full and you know, just kind of go from there.
Well, what we'll have to do is make a plan, and you know, first Talladega race in April, I think it is, we go to. You need to be there. We'll make a plan on go to top of the river and have a good old supper. And there ain't nobody can act no crazier than I can.
Well, I tell you what, if you make that front, we will make it a promise. We'll see how buck wild we can get.
Well, I'm the only thing I can say. Let's right now, I reckon we got a date going, so we just got to get our ducks in a row and get our tickets that we have to send, you know, to get, because we get in the infield and everything. You know, we get on the, you know, we're right there at the racetrack, so you know, hey, I can be part of your crew.
Well, heck yeah, you'll be part of the party crew.
I don't care what crew it is. I can put your car back together.
We got to find out if Bullet wants to go.
Yeah, so if Bullet go, he might want to help put the car back together.
Bullet, this is, if you're able to walk, this would always be a good chance for you to see
Yeah,
a good race like that.
if my back gets better, if
We
I'm
don't
able-
walk the whole time. We go and stay with our Gerald's buddy.
Oh, okay.
He's my buddy too, but Gerald knowed him before I did.
Let's put it this way: I'll force myself to walk.
He makes chicken corn chowder too,
Yeah.
don't he?
Yeah. We're talking about Bigums. I don't know if you know who I'm talking about. He's drives the truck for Sprint Vision.
Uh-huh.
And he's not a little bitty fella now. He's probably one about 6.5 foot tall, 6'6".
Yeah, that's pretty good.
He's
You
not
know.
a baby.
He's not a baby. He's far from being a baby. But he's a
He's a good guy.
good guy, but he's gentle as a lamb. But I wouldn't want to make him mad.
Well, I tell you what, I know a lot of those guys who are big as the day is long, but nice as can be. But you don't want to get on their bad side, you know. So
We wouldn't see him because that's a nationwide race.
Nationwide. No, not unless he's already there and set up. He would probably be there and set up. So
He'd have more time to roam with us.
yeah, he would. Well, Chris, it's good talking to you, buddy. It's 9 o'clock. You know,
It's showtime's over.
we'd
Chris.
love to have you back on here, man. I tell you, this 30 minutes went by so quick we don't even know where.
We don't know where it went.
I'm telling you, I was just looking at my phone, thinking the same thing. You know, I would love to come back and chat with you guys anytime.
Okay.
You guys are good guys, and you know, I got so much cool stuff going on. My guys, Saving Abel, will be in town next month on the 6th, and we're going to perform a little acoustic show here in the town that I live in. So we're pretty excited about that. And like I said, man, I just live such a blessed life that I'm not rich, but man, I get to do a lot of fun stuff that not a lot of even rich people get to do. So
Correct.
thank you, Smitty.
Well, Chris, I've got your phone number, so I'll get back a hold of you in a month or so. How's that?
Well, that's great. You keep in touch, and I'll be happy to chat with you guys anytime.
Yep.
Thank you, buddy.
And make sure you hit me on InLink. I got you already there.
LinkedIn.
Or I mean, LinkedIn. I'm sorry.
That sounds good.
And you take care, and we'll talk to you in about a month or so.
Sounds good. Keep it posted.
All right, Chris.
See you, man.
Thank you, buddy.
Yep, see you guys.
All right. See you, buddy. Man, what a great guy.
Hey, Chris Lafferty.
Chris Lafferty, yep. Well, we're out of time. It is.
Tell you what, that LinkedIn is a good deal.
It is. It's
It's helping me and you connect with all the good people out there.
He was a good interview.
It's 3 minutes after, and we're going to go ahead and say good night to everybody.
Yeah, God bless USA, Big G.
Good. God bless USA. Keep
God
trooping.
bless Fast Eddie. Hope he gets where he can talk better next week.
And everybody out there listening, pray for Eddie that he can get his voice back, because I'm not used to listening to him like this right here. He's in pretty bad shape right now. And pray for Bullet. We need need prayers for him.
Got that
and pray for me. And I got some friends of mine that really need your prayers. That they've lost loved ones. I'm not going to mention no names, but I've had 2 this week already lost loved ones, and let's pray for them that God will be with them. So I'm going to say good night. Good night, Eddie. Good night, Bullet. It's been a joyful 3.5 hours we've had. So
You two guys have a safe drive home.
all right, we'll talk to you later. Good night, and we're going to play on the automatic computer. See you next Tuesday.
We're in Chinese overtime.
So I pray right now, my daughter, God will, I guess I put his spirit upon you right now. In the name of Jesus, I claim it done. God is able to do